For the barbell forearm roller, this is obviously a really good exercise for developing your grip and forearm strength, and it can be done in a variety of different wrist movements. Okay, so first things first is the setup. I have a counterbalance set up on the opposite side to balance out the weight. So what I like to do is use a band to get set up with this, and you can use a kettlebell or dumbbell or whatever you need to use. Okay, on the setup first, just if you're wondering what way I went about doing this, I just have obviously my band looped through my kettlebell to start off. Now there's a few ways you might get set up here. Okay, so if it's a lighter kind of kettlebell or whatever, you can just obviously loop the band over and then pull it through like this and have this sort of setup kind of ready to go. But if it's a little bit heavier, you might not be able to even like lift the kettlebell up to get into position, obviously depending on how strong you are. If that's the case, you'll just have the band looped over like this, and then what you do is grab it and just get a little bit of it just to fold over on itself like so. And now I can obviously just start lifting it up going forwards. Okay, so I can go obviously with wrist flexion or wrist extension. So obviously I can go forwards here, or I can start by pulling backwards. So I can lift up from here, and now I have to pull back the way, almost like say like you're revving on a motorbike to lift up. Okay, but what you can also do, now it's a little bit uncomfortable depending on the barbell that you have, is ulnar and radial deviation. So almost like you're opening and closing a can. So again, I get a little bit of it to bite, starting out. And then from here, I'm mainly going to grab this side here. This hand is going to be a bit supporting, and then I'm going to pull like that. Grab the sleeve with the opposite hand just to stabilize. And then I can start lifting up this way. Okay, and then also I can do the opposite. So I'll get it to bite back this end again. And now I'm going to be pulling my thumb back towards me. So like you're opening a can, and then also like you're closing a can. Okay, then we also have flexion and extension, like I said, which would be going forwards, and then also pulling backwards. Okay, so there are 4 movements we can work through then. You have flexion, extension, ulnar deviation and radial deviation. Alright, so it's a really good way of kind of getting some work in for your forearms. You can load this up quite heavy. You can do it for reps or do it for time, or whatever way you want to do it. Alright, so really good for the grip strength and just help prevent any overuse injuries in your forearms, help ensure that they're kind of well developed in multiple movements. Alright, so that's barbell forearm rolling.